Hello, hello. This is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com. These Aether Files, oh my god, they're killing me. The Aether Vials. Three Cavern of Souls. Do we even need this holophone? Yes. All right. Well, that's. I mean, we should have just kept the first hand. Two Aether Vials are better than no cards, I suppose. But yeah, it hurts. It really hurts when you have to mull to five with a sliver deck. I mean, um, we really need like a kind of critical mass of threats. All right, up against Urza or Tron, I mean. So I mean, it's possible we can get there. Start with our protection. Now, if we go, man, we just need. They're gonna, yeah. All right. We need a lot. I was gonna say we just need to get to this Storming Hive pool. That's okay. That's something. That's a Storming Hive pool next turn if we can dodge uh, a big fatty. Question is, do we want a Cloud Shredder Sliver or a Leeching Sliver to die? I guess this would be anyway. It's all the same amount of damage, I suppose. Um, because of this trigger there. I was gonna say if we have the Cloud Shredder Sliver down and we get to untap with everything. Okay, opponent's going to kill something. And scry one to the top. That doesn't bode well for us. The best we can hope for is that it's a way for them to find the Tron land without being able to kill us. If we can get a Thrumming Hive Pool down, oh, they just have it. Of course, they just have it, and we might have a chance. Nope, not anymore. Ugin, it's a pretty good card. Pretty good card against Slivers. Yep. Turn 4 Ugin, just how you drew it up. Aether Vial. So we have the 4 mana, 5. Yeah, I think we just have to use Aether Vial to flash in some Slivers at the end step to try to get around this Ugin. And then hopefully they have 0 other threats, which seems really unlikely. But hey, so far so good. What is it, 10? So we go 1, 2, 2 lands, and that reduces the cost of this to 4. Okay, well, can we dodge something, a bullet? Can we dodge any sort of bullet next turn? I think if we can, here comes a gigantic Kozilek's command. That's why they were not doing anything with their manas. So our only hope is in turn, in step, Sidewinder Sliver. Get 7 of those guys. Scry 7. Then draws a card. So anyway, our plan here is in step Sidewinder Sliver. Go to our turn. Take this up to 2. Slam it down. Tap for 4. Hit Thrumming Hive Pool. And then we can hit the Ugin for 4. That's our big plan. We are definitely going to. That's 4 to the top. We are going to win. I can feel it. Golos. Oh, that's nice for them. Go get a land. I haven't seen Golos in this deck. Put it on the battlefield tapped. Another Urza land. Yep. You got it, homie. You got it. And here comes a big fatty. Number whatever. Ulamog, perhaps? Another Ugin? Wait, so how are they spinning this? I'm very confused. Ah, that's how they got a Cascading Cataract. Sure. They're going to cast this. So how do they get multiple things? Oh, they can play. You can play all of them. You cast a spell, draw 4 cards. You're gonna draw 8 cards. Seems good. Get a 12/12. You get to copy it. Get another 12/12. It does. Okay. I mean, look. I am all about letting my opponent have fun when it's, you know, when it's a build you don't see very often, which I've not seen. Golos. Um, just a casual 12/12. Yeah, we will do this. They have 7 cards in hand because they drew 8 cards off of their co-select. All right, so we can. Yes. Double strike, flying, haste, flanking. We are going to take 15. Too bad they don't have vigilance. And lifelink. Double strike and haste. For 6 mana, you would think they would have more than that. All right, well, good game, opponent. I enjoyed the beatdown. Okay, what can we do? A damping sphere, I suppose. 1, 2. Harmonic sliver. I like the spiteful slivers a lot. All right, that's sideboard. All right, so Aether Vial out, even though again could be good. I like the thrumming hive pool there. The fusion sliver might not be at its best. That might not be its best. Um, all right, give us a good hand here. We had to mull to 5. 2 lands, some things. Not what we want per se, but we'll keep it. We don't have a damping sphere, but that's so we might just need to be mulliganing for a damping sphere because we're in a bad spot if we just have to run out play totally fairly, I should say. So I like to play this out even against a deck like Tron, right? They don't play a lot of spot removal. The Kozilek's command counts, and then they sometimes bring in dismembers, but I'm not even sure you bring in a dismember. So they're digging. They found a tower, which happens to be the one they're missing. So good for you, opponent. Oh, good. So are we just dead already? Probably. Probably. But we're gonna get in for one. I mean, I guess Ugin's 8, right? Am I misremembering? Is there a world in which we get to untap and find a damping sphere? Or is Ugin 7? Which Ugin? What's happening? Something nothing good. Oh, okay, that is actually not as bad as it could be. We don't have a flyer currently. However, well, we'll see what their follow-up play is with all this colorless. Next turn is going to be bad. And this, I mean, Kozilek's Command is such a busted card for Tron because the cards like Damping Sphere, which is clearly what we try, and even Land Destruction, things that decks use to fight Tron. You make all these tokens that can be sacked for mana, and then suddenly they don't care anymore. So we can. We don't have flying is the problem, right? I mean, I guess we could try run out this Realm Walker. I'm thinking Predatory Sliver pumps this up 4, 5, but they just trump block. They just take it and they don't care. All right, we'll go Realm Walker. It's possible we should save this for rebuilding after an Ugin. Oh, there's a Damping Sphere. A turn too late. It's a turn too late. Oh, I cannot believe it. If we had drawn the Damping Sphere that turn, they still would have had 8 mana. Opponent has 7 cards in hand. They scryed a bunch. Yeah. So they surely have what they need, which is going to be probably just an Ugin. Urza Saga. Oblivion Stone. That's a good one. A Leeching Sliver. So we could, I mean, they're gonna. See if they pull the trigger on this Oblivion Stone or not. I mean, I'm assuming that's what their goal is. They're gonna sack to make some mana. Kozilek's Command again, perhaps? Alright, so what happened there, unfortunately, was we forgot to bring in Harmonic Sliver. I was not anticipating Oblivion Stone, but it's okay. Another Kozilek's command. Alright, all the Kozilek's commands. Maybe this Damping Sphere will actually do something. We lost our Mutavault. I thought it remained a creature, but okay, sure. Alright, maybe this will slow them down. They still have a lot of mana. And they can make constructs and just beat us down that way. Can we race? I mean, the Damping Sphere hurts us too, since we're hunkable mana. They're going to have, theoretically, a bunch of big constructs. And I assume with Urza Saga, they're going to go get something like a... oh, they're just going to do that. That's fine. They just happen to have the answer to the Damping Sphere. So they make a construct, they make another construct, they get a Shadow Spear, they gain a bunch of life, and then they kill us dead. Yep. They don't even have that many artifacts. They don't need that many artifacts. But the fact that it's not affinity size constructs is nice. Is there a chance? They just got a Chromatic Star. They don't even play that. Alright, well, maybe there's a chance, folks. But no, probably not anymore. Whenever you cast a spell, you gain 1 life. For each colorless permanent you control, hexproof from each color, Annihilator 2. Alright, that seems pretty good. Oh man, Annihilator 2. If Predatory Sliver said +1/+1 for each other sliver in play, would slivers be playable? Would they be playable? The answer, yes, I think they would actually. I mean, they are playable, and the person who submitted this deck has had some success with it. Alright, so they're going to destroy everything after annihilating our lands, I imagine. So they're going to put the Annihilator trigger on the stack and then blow up our lands. Yeah, that's fine. Golos. Very nice. And that lets them go get their 5-color shenanigans. Shenanigans! Another Echoes. So now they can spin it to win it and double up all their stuff. So they spend 5 for this. And then get... Do they have enough? It's 2. Yeah, they have enough. Spin it. Maybe they'll whiff. You know, it's possible. Well, I mean, Thunder and Titan's going to do a total of nothing against us. But the Ulamog, they get to exile. It's a flawless victory, folks. And we can scoop it up and eat lunch. They don't even cast the Sundering Titan. No, they're going to, yeah. Might as well get that double trigger, but you want to be able to. We might have a way to kill you next turn. I mean, zero. You never know. The zero lands, the zero cards in hand, the zero permanents on the battlefield. We might have a card that says you win the game if you play this card. For CyclesGaming.com, I'll catch y'all on the next one. This is Johnny Cycles.